Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rafinha. João Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. De Jong. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Yamal. Goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So we're still where we started right now. And the pass is intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Plays the ball back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Fabian Ruiz. And he's been shifted off it. Fermin. That's destined for the flank. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a cute ball. Doué. João Neves. Oh, such a clever touch. João Neves! Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Referee has just said play on. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Lewandowski! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pedri. And Fermin. Now it's Yamal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hakimi. Due. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
And the finish! That pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. And he is Yamal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pedri. And it's Cancelo, and he plays one through. Fabian Ruiz. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Yamal. Swung over. Now it's Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fermin is flagged offside. Hakimi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Fabian Ruiz. Dembele picks it up out wide. It's Dembele! And it's come back out to him. It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Eric Garcia. Shifted it to the flank. João Cancelo. And here's Lopez. Can he get on the end of this? João Neves. That has been slung wide. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And a chance! And there's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Spread it left. Nuno Mendes. Eric Garcia cuts it out. And it's with the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread out to the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Spread neatly. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Threads one in. Hakimi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Pedri. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi gets it away. Fermin! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kvaratskhelia, who does have an assist to his name. Koundé. It's Pedri. Fermin. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Looking to play it in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the most accurate pass. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.
Please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Tremaine clears it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And it's Mendes. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham going forward. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Fabian Ruiz. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with
Swell Neves! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The first significant strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking to play him in, so no flag here. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Doué. Paris Saint-Germain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Great chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Eder Militao. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
15 minutes till half-time. Vitinha, spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia. Now there's a find. It's Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Kvaratskhelia wants to run onto this. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Ruiz. Vitinha. This is Dembele. Eder Militao. Bellingham. It's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marquinhos. Vitinha. He won't be happy with that one. Now he's off and running. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valverde! That's destined for the flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal. He's picked his way through. Kvaratskhelia. He goes for a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rudiger. And it's Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia makes a dash for it. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius, decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. The ball looks a good one. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now he's got space here. Back to the keeper it goes. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Now João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Has a look and plays it forward. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Vitinha. And it's Doué. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Dembele going after that. Rodrigo. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out for a throw. And it's Hakimi. Look at the space here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. This is their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Valverde. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. Marquinhos gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Marquinhos proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Mendy, looking for options for movement. Tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to play it through. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Locks it into space. We are into overtime. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain crawl through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. That has been slung wide. Mendy. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Valverde. He's looking wide. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's cut it out. Vitinha. Oh, cracking ball. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A few interesting flurries forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kvaratskhelia, he's found the way through. Bellingham.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. Early ball out from the back. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Madrid genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting. A header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Mendy. That has not gone well. And it's Dembele. This ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He is through here. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is a little undercooked.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Kvaratskhelia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's been shifted off it. Throw-in. Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good ball. Vitinha! And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Distributed tidily. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Tries to pass it through. Ball is over the line. He's picked his way through, and it's Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And he's got the... And the shot! And that's a good finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And it's Neves. Pacho. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? And that's a good ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Paris Saint-Germain suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
I was just lacking in accuracy. Courtois. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Vitinha. João Neves. That's going wide left. Threads one in. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Hangs in a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Doué. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vitinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Mendes. Played back into the centre. João Neves. Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vitinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Dembele. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back. João Neves. And here's for decent chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fabian Ruiz. Mendy gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, this looks sharp.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Driving on and making good progress. Chance here to counter. João Neves. And it's been hooked away. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. And the action has already restarted. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Pacho calmly anticipates. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! Another one of football's and how moments. No way through. It's gone for a throw-in. Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Dembele clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Mendy. And it's Valverde. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Chouameni. And here's the chance to counter. All perfectly measured that. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Rudiger, that's a sharp pass. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rodrigo. Where it came from. There's a sharp little ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fabian Ruiz making a very tired-looking run there. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. And he's had it nicked away. Spread it left. Now that's well seen too. Probing pass. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior! It's a pretty loose. And again! Oh, big chance. And it is promptly followed by the whistle. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment. And we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. The hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Oh! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Looking for options for movement. Well, that pass isn't the best. Paris Saint-Germain could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's in a great position here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Neves. He's found a way past. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. That's beautifully weighted. Safonov is there to clear. Fabian Ruiz, pass somewhat off target. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were... Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising. He's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Valverde. Fabian Ruiz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, they could break here. Spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Valverde. And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. Floated through. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. He's a sharp little ball here. And they can counter here. Fabian Ruiz. Looking for options for movement. Paris Saint-Germain are behind here despite their domination of possession. And they're on him in a flash. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's straight offside. Pacho. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, important interception. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in a great position here. He is through here. That is great defending, so alert. Valverde. And it's Chouameni. He's having a hit! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Doué is onto it in a flash. Pacho kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's going wide left. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And it's Mendes. Little pass back, played out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Chouameni, Valverde, that's a nicely weighted pass. Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. This ended up in no man's land. Just about within shooting range. That's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Valverde finding himself in space. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe, header! Nearly, but not quite. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Mendes gets into a good position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Doué did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And the ball's come loose here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, what can they come up with here?
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! Fantastic from Rodrigo! A finish of true class! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Look, they've had their chance.
Oh, what a mistake! João Neves. Under an awful lot of pressure. Dembele powering forward here. Can he get it through? And he's quick to return it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. Hakimi. Pacho. Played out to the left flank. Defending was strong and firm. Chouameni running with intent. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And how did he not make it four?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace.
Oh no, this does not look good. Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass. Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Look, we've always gifted it to the opposition. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. This is Dembele. He has found a way through. He's onside. Now it's Doué. Forced to go back. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. And he is dead. Great chance! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Great vision. He's having a shot! And he's hit it too high.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nuno Mendes pokes it out wide. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ball is over the line. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Dembele. Now it's Doué. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper. Chouameni tries to clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he is dashing away. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a throw. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia scooting forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Chips it through. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Spread it left. There will be 4 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter.
And Dembele! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lovely pass, but can... Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has to go back here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He is through here. That's good play. Mendy. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. Marquinhos did well to stay calm there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some good work on the right flank here. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Neves. This might spell danger. And it's been hooked away and reclaimed it in a trice. He's got away. Decent chance! And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Now João Neves. Turns back here, probably the best option. Vitinha. Stood up well to him there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's managed to get... Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That has not gone well. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha. Pacho. Nicely spread. Oh, can he get onto this? João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Chouameni, that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior has the space to scheme, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Bellingham, and it's Valverde. Chouameni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Rodrigo, and it's Bellingham. Pacho spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Bellingham. Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Oh, and that is all they have time for. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. The second half is up and running. Mbappe! That has been slung wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fabian Ruiz. Now João Neves. Now it's Doué. And it's Hakimi. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. That's going wide left. And it's Mendes. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rodrigo steaming forward at pace. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Almost an hour gone. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now João Neves. And here's Ruiz.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alex Vitinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rodrigo. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Nice control. Oh, quality save! Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. That's a good ball out wide. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chouameni. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mendy. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Neves. Hakimi. A corner it is then. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Great vision. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He slings it away! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away?
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a throw-in. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sides. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
We are just getting started. There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for options for movement. It's out for a goal kick. Doué. Valverde. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. João Neves making good progress on the right-hand side. Doué. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. Now it's Mbappé. Paris Saint-Germain currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. He's found a way through. He has a look up. Oh, what a decent chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. Pacho. This is a promising build-up. Passes short and sharp. Rodrigo. Now he's got space here. Pacho calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes goes forward. Dembele is onto it in a flash. João Neves. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Hakimi. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Vitinha. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now Mbappe. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Doué's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And he's found a way past. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality, and the shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Stop from Courtois! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Neves.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Doué. Goes looking wide. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Valverde. Valverde going forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Fabian Ruiz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Paris Saint-Germain just about regathering themselves, trying to get back into shape. João Neves. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Hakimi. Here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it. Bellingham! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Ruiz. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And a chance! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodrigo. That pass isn't the best.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! He hits the net. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Vinicius Junior. It's Doué. Dembele. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation.
Just about within shooting range. It's Ruiz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intent. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege.
Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. That has not gone well. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement. That's where it came from. It's Dembele! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vinicius Junior. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hakimi with the slight... Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Has crossed in. Bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, a gilt-edged shot! It's Dembele! And a neat finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
João Neves. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. Over to the right flank. Now it's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double, finishing it up.
Great chance! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Rodrigo plays a sharp little ball here. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Vitinha. And it's Ruiz. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Here's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well played, well played. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. It's a good run down the right. Opts for safety. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. It's hit the woodwork and out. Forced to go back, and it's Ruiz. That's an excellent interception. Lobbed in behind. And it's been played through. Kvaratskhelia. Now that is a hefty challenge. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. He's in a great position here.
Nuno Mendes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Neves. And he's quick to return it. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. That has been slung wide. Here's Vitinha. And it's Neves. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Paris Saint-Germain palpably stronger, better, superior. Chouameni, and he's forced to go back. Rudiger and Alexander-Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Eder Militao. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Neves. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bellingham. He's in a good position here. Goes for goal! And that is high.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And it's Ruiz. Played out to the left flank. Fabian Ruiz looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vitinha. Dembele tries a shot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Chance here to counter. Pinches it off him. Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha powering forward here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
João Neves. Great ball if he can get there. Great ball, and he's in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Five minutes left on the clock.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No luck with that dink over the top. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Takes the shot! Oh, almost a sixth! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Dembele, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.